so yeah, welcome. So basically, in this wonderful card game that I'll be playing is the $3 game. It's gonna be very short and sweet, but this is gonna be how it is. And plus that, this is gonna be a very late night poker as it kind of is. So in that note, if you're wondering that it's gonna be late night poker, it will be that because it's gonna be very interesting in that way. So you understand that. So the late night poker will be representing of what's going to be happening, and when it is, this is how it goes, right? This is going to be how amazing, how it is in that way, and when you do it, it's like, okay, well, it's going to be very interesting indeed. This is how it goes. So whenever things are going to be in that perspective, you understand what's going to be how it is, and when it does, that's how it goes, right? So this is how it is in that way, and this is the way it works in that way. So you understand of how it goes in that way, because it's going to be previously of how it's going to recommend on how it's going to be, and this is how it goes, right? So if you're wondering about the late night poker, it is basically how it is, and when it's very interesting, this is how it goes in that way. Whether you're going to look at that way of how it is in that way, and that's how it goes in that way, right? That's how it's going to be. So this is how it goes, and you understand about the way of how it's going to be in that way, whether you're going to be enjoying this late night poker. It's basically how it is, and it's going to be very interesting indeed, because that's how it seems to be, right? So when you have late night poker, it's the way of how it works, and this is how it is at the moment. So this is the way it seems to be, right? So this is how it goes, and this is how it goes. So you understand that when I'm actually have at least 104 cards, it's basically interesting of how it is, because when you have 104 cards, it's basically making more interesting of how it goes. It's not going to be harder, it's going to be easier, but the way how this is, it's the way of how it is at the moment. So remember that it's going to be very interesting, and biological in that situation, we have to believe in that way. We have to believe what's going on in this whole entire segment of how it's going to be in that way. It's like, okay, well, it's going to be how it is, yes. But you understand that, right? So do you have to believe in order to do that, and you have to know what it takes, and this is how it is in that way. So you have your own bolts to move, you have your own belief, your own way of knowing to do, and when it is, that's how it seems to be. You know how it is. You know how it is in that way, whether you're going to be interesting of how it is at the moment, and that's how it goes, right? So you believe it in that perspective, and this is how it is. So this is going to be very interesting indeed. But you understand about the late night poker is going to be very interesting indeed, and I hope you all like this video. Please get a like, please like, comment if you want, and this is how it goes. And I hope that you all enjoy my voice. Seems to be high pitched, I understand that, but the way how this is going to be very interesting indeed. Okay, so this is how it is. Remember that the poker will be on your left side, so Alex is on the right side. Do not get confused about it, but if it does, that's how it goes, right? So that's what it seems to be, and it's going to be how it is. So this is how it is, and this is how it is in that way, because this is the way it works. So there's going to be shuffling two piles, and this is how it is in that way, and you do exactly how it is. I will be thinking about what's going on between the blue cards and red cards, and I'll tell you about the discard and all that stuff, but this is how it goes in that way. So this is how it seems to be. So this is how it is, and this is the way it works in that way, because this is the way it is. So if you all like this video, please get a like, please like, comment if you want, and this is the way it kind of remains in that society, and this is the way it works in that way. So this is how it goes. So hope you all enjoy it. Please get a like, please like, comment if you want, and we're going to get started, and it's the way it works in that way. So here we go. So the gods have Jack of Hearts, so Yellows has 4 hearts. Jack High goes first, which means the gods go first. Basically, it's going to be very interesting indeed. So, Pogas have 4 blues and 1 red. Let's see what's going on here for them. And let's see. Pogas have the 8, 6 of hearts, king diamonds, 3 of clubs, 6 spades. So that's not bad because they have hearts and a pair of sixes. And let's see what I got. And I got the 8 king, jack of clubs, 2 hearts and 2 diamonds. So that's not bad because I have a club draw. It could represent a royal flush draw. That's how it is. But it's just how it seems to be. So here we go. Discard 1 red. Add 3 blue. And the flop is ace of spades, 5, 6 of clubs. Top set for Poet Gods, open ender for Zodiac. Discard 1 blue, add the red for a turn card is the 8 of diamonds. Discard 1 red, add the red for the last one is 9 of spades. Pogas have top set with a pair of 6s. I only have a pair of 8s. So Pogas have 1 point, Zodiac has 0 points right now. Discard 1 red. Add 1 red, 1 blue, and 1 red. Up is 9 clubs, queen of spades, 5 of clubs. Discard 1 red, add the red on the turn, ace of clubs. Discard 1 blue, add the blue is the 9 of hearts. I got the king out of flush. Now it's 1 point for Zodiac, 1 point for the Pogas. Now I'll discard all 3. I'll discard 2 blue, 2 reds and 1 blue. And now I'll add 2 blues and 1 red. And the flop is queen clubs, 3 diamonds, 7 spades. Discard 2 reds. Add 1 red on the turn, king clubs. Discard 1 blue, add the blue for the last one, 10 of spades. I have basically pair of kings. Pogas have kings and 3s, they have 2 pair. So now it's 2 points for the Pogas, 1 point for Zodiac. Add 2 blues, discard 1 red, add the red. And then discard 1 blue, 1 red, 1 blue. And the flop is king, king, 4 spades. Discard 2 reds, add the blue on the turn, 6 diamonds. Pogas have a full house. And discard 1 red, add the blue, add another red, that'd be the 10 of diamonds. Both have the king 6 full house. Now it's 3 points for the Pogas, 1 point for Zodiac. Discard 1 blue, 1 red, add 1 red, 1 blue, discard 2 blues, add one blue, and the flop is ace of hearts, jack 4 spades. Discard 1 blue, add 1 red, turns it 2 of spades, top set for Zodiac. Discard 1 blue, add the red, 4 hearts, full house for Zodiac. Now it's 2 points for Zodiac, 3 points for the Pogas. Wow, this is very interesting indeed, eh? So, it's like how it is in that way, whether you focus on that, and you focus on how it is, and you focus the ability to understand about how it goes in that way, whether you focus on it. right? That's how it goes. And when you have your own sensitivity, you believe what's going on in that way, whether you focus on that, right? You focus on how it is. So this is like a very close game because Pogo's only got 3 points, Zodiac has 2 points, 1 point difference between both of them at the same time. It all depends on what the cards are going to be doing, right? It all depends on how the ability to understand about how it is. It's the way of how it works in that way, whether you focus on that dilemma, you focus on how it goes in that way, and you focus on that. You focus on how it goes in that way, whether you focus on that, right? So you focus and you focus and you focus, right? That's how it goes, right? So let's see. So I have 2 red and 3 blue. Now I have the 3 9 clubs, 10 hearts, 8 diamonds, and 6 spades. That's not bad for me because I got, 1 suit. Poets have 4 blues and 1 red. Very interesting. Poets have the ace-6 of clubs, 8 6 of hearts, and 3 diamonds. So basically they have clubs and hearts with a pair of 6s, and they got 1 diamond. I got 1 of their 6s, but you never know. Right? You never know. So let's see. Let's see what's going on. Discard 1 red. Add 2 reds, 1 blue, and the flop is 2 of spades, 10 clubs, jack of diamonds. The turn, discard 1 red, add a red, 2 of spades, discard 1 red, add 1 red, 7 of spades, 7, 9, 10 jack, jack has 8. Now it's 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 points for Zodiac, 3 points for Pokemon. Discard 1 blue. Add 1 blue, 1 red, 1 blue. And the flop is ace diamonds, 5 spades, 8 diamonds. Discard 1 blue, add a red on the turn, king spades. Discard 1 blue, add the blue on the last one, 4 spades. I have basically a pair of 8s. Pogots have ace 8. They have 2 pair. 4 points for Pogots, 3 points for Zodiac. And let's see. And the flop is 10 of spades, 6 of hearts, 6 of clubs. Wow, look at that. Pogots made quads, 4 of a kind. Wow, and I got 10-6 for a full house. Wow. The turn. Queen clubs. And 7 of spades. I got the 10-eye straight. I have 10-6 full house, but the Pogots have quads, 4 of a kind. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for the Pogots, 3 points for Zodiac. Wow. And the flop plays 4 hearts, 8 king clubs. Turn. of clubs, and ace of spades. I have a 9 high flush, both guys have the ace high flush. 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 points for the pro guard, 3 points for Zodiac. Discard 3 cards. Add 2 reds and 1 blue. And the flop is 4 of spades, 6 of diamonds. Both have top suited pair of sixes. I will open straight draw. Discard one blue, 1 red. Turn would be another red. Is 3 of hearts. Discard 1 blue. Add 1 red. Oh. Add 1 red. Jack of hearts. 6 and 3s have dude pair. Both guys have top set pair of sixes. And that must be 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 points for both guys, 3 points for Zodiac. Let's see. And let's see what's going on here. Discard 1 blue. Add 2 blues, 1 red. Top is 7 clubs, ace of hearts, jack of diamonds. Return. 9 of hearts. And 8 clubs. 7, 9, 10 jack, jack high straight. That must be at least 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for Zodiac, 7 points for the pro guys. Let's see. Let's see if I'm going to make it to move up. I don't normally do 2 boards, but I will do it anyway. One more. So I'll do 2 boards. Let's see. So the first board will be 1 blue and 2 reds. And the flop is 4 hearts, 7 2 clubs. And the second board, 3 blues, and the flop is 9 hearts, king of diamonds, 9 spades. 3 will come with a pair of 9s for Zodiac. The turn. 9 diamonds, king of hearts, and 3 of spades, jack of clubs, and let's see. I think the top board, I think the Bogart's kind of missed because they only have ace high. I have 9s and 3s, so I have 2 pair on the top board. So it'll be 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 points for Zodiac and 7 points to the Bogarts. And then on the second board, I have 3 of a kind with a pair of 9s. Bogarts only have pair of 6s, pair of 9s, and pair of kings, but 3 of a kind takes it. That must be at least 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for Zodiac and 7 points to the Bogarts. And let's see if I'm going to tie the game up or it's going to be interesting of how this is. Let's see. One more. So I'll do a different flop. 2 reds, 1 blue, and the flop is Queen, Jack, 3, all spades. Wow. Wow, that's very interesting. So I got top pair and an open straight draw. The turn. 7 diamonds. And ace of diamonds. Bogarts have aces and 3s. They have 2 pair. I have an open straight draw, but I guess aces and 3s takes it. So it'll be 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 points for the Bogarts, 6 points for Zodiac. And I will do it again. And I'll add 2 blues and 1 red. And the flop is 2 diamonds, ace of clubs, 9 diamonds. And the turn, 8 of hearts. And 2 of hearts. I believe I have 9s and 8s, 2 pair. Bogarts have ace 8, 2 pair. And they also have 6s and 2s. So that must be at least 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 points for the Bogarts, 6 points for Zodiac. Again with this. Wow. One more. And the flop is Queen of Diamonds, King of Spades, Nine of Hearts. Discard 2 reds, add 1 red on the turn, 2 hearts. Discard 1 blue, add the blue, 2 clubs. Players have 6s and 2s, they have 2 pair. I only got a pair of 9s, but I guess I missed it. So that must be at least 9 plus 1 is 10, 10 points. The pro got 6 points for Zodiac. Wow. Is this going to be the big finale? I think it does. So I'll do 2 boards. And I hope that everything will go well. If I win 2 boards, then I'll move up. If I stay in one spot, then I'll stay in one spot. You never know, right? So here we go. And here we go. And the flop is 8, 6 of spades and 2 hearts. That's the first board. Players have top two with pair of 6s. I will be enter. On the second board, top is Queen Diamonds, 6 of clubs, or Jack of clubs, and 6 of diamonds. Players have another top set, pair of 6s. The turn, Queen clubs, 9 of clubs, and 4 of clubs, King of spades. Players have tossed with a pair of 6s on the top board. I kind of missed because I only have 6s. I kind of missed my straight draw, so that must be at least that'll be 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 points for Pro got 6 points for Zodiac. Then the second one was Players have tossed with a pair of 6s. I have the 8, 9, 10 Jack Queen, Queen 9 straight. Also the King of straight as well. King of straight defeats the top set pair of 6s. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 points for Zodiac. 11 points for the Pro God. So as you can see, I think that the way of how this is, I think in my own priority that that's very interesting in that way, because that's how it goes in that way, and I can tell that everything is going to be in that perspective of how it goes in that way. I think that I think that I had a good chance and a good way of knowing what to do, and it's very interesting of how it goes. But this is how it goes, right? And this is how it is. So, I hope that everyone will enjoy it, and I hope that everyone will understand of how it goes in that way, and this is how it is. So I hope that everyone is going to be very interesting of how it goes in that way, and this is how it is. So I hope you all like it and enjoy it, and this is the way it works, and this is how it is at the moment. So I hope you all enjoy it. Please understand it. Please understand, and please, that's how it goes. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much, and thanks, and really, thank you. Bye for now, really, thank you, and bye.